ओम नारायणं सुरगुरुं जगदेकनाथं भक्तप्रियं सकललोकनमस्कृतं च त्रैगुण्यवर्जितमजं विभुमाद्यमीशं वन्दे भवघ्नममरासुर सिद्धवन्द्यम्। नारायणे त्वेकमनावसामि सर्वेण भावेन शरीरभूता तस्मिन् हि धर्मस्व महान्निविष्टः ब्रह्मण्यता चात्र तथा प्रियत्वम्। वायुर्भीमो भीमनादो महोजाः सर्वेषां च प्राणिनां प्राणभूतः अनावृत्तिर्देहिनां देहपाते तस्माद्वायुर्देवदेवो विशिष्टः। महत्वात् भारवत्वाच्च महाभारतमुच्यते निरुक्तमस्य यो वेद सर्वपापैः प्रमुच्यते। भारतं सर्वशास्त्रेषु भारते गीतिकावर विष्णोः सहस्रनामापि ज्ञेयं पाठ्यं च तद्वयम्। In last Dwapar Yuga, Lord Vishnu, as requested by all the heavens and sages, took the incarnation of sage Vedavyasa and along with all other works, he authored Mahabharata. वेदानुक्तार्थभूषितम् केवलेन आत्मबोधेन दृष्टं वेदार्थसंयुतम् वेदादपि परं चक्रे पंचमं वेदमुत्तमम्। ऋग् यजुः साम अथर्व, these are the four Vedas, and the Mahabharata is considered as Panchama Veda, the fifth Veda, which is greater than even the Vedas. Only sage Vedavyasa knows all the meanings of this Mahabharata. Bharatam sarvavedascha tulamaropitaah pura devaihi brahmadibhih sarvaihi rishibhischa samanvitaihi vyasasyaiva ajnaya tatra tvatyadichyata bharatam. Long ago, as per the order of sage Vedavyasa, all the other scriptures and Mahabharata were weighed, compared with each other by all the Brahma and other heavens and sages, and there the Mahabharata was proved as the excellent, the greatest. Mahatvad bharavatvacha Mahabharata muchyate निरुक्तमस्य यो वेद सर्वपापैः प्रमुच्यते. This Mahabharata is the greatest in respect of both size and the matter it describes, so it is named Mahabharata. The one who knows this etymology will be freed from all the sins. Koshanyah Pundarikakshan Mahabharata Krit Bhavet. Who else than sage Vedavyasa can author this Mahabharata? Bahvartham rishayasthatto bharatam pravadantihi brahmapitam na janati ishat sarvopi janate. This Mahabharata can be interpreted in many ways, which cannot be understood even by Chaturmukha Brahma. But every reader can understand up to some extent, up to his capacity. But only the omniscient Lord Vedavyasa knows all the hidden meanings of this Mahabharata. Bharatam sarvavi shastreshu bharate gitikavara Vishnu Sahasranamapi Jneyam Pathyam cha Tadvayam. The Mahabharata is the greatest among all the scriptures. The Bhagavad Gita and Vishnu Sahasranama Stotra are the creams of this entire Mahabharata, and hence these two should be studied and chanted. त्रयोर्थाः सर्ववेदेषु दशार्थाः सर्वभारते विष्णु सहस्रनामापि निरंतर शतार्थकम्. The Vedas can be interpreted in minimum 3 ways and the Mahabharata in minimum 10 ways, and each word of Vishnu Sahasranama Stotra can be interpreted in minimum 100 ways. This Mahabharata, if chanted along with a perfect knowledge and devotion, can give a total liberation from this worldly life. But along with the salvation, so many other worldly results also can be got, such as santana, issue, jnana, knowledge, sthana, mana, employment, wealth, aishwarya, marriage, vivaha. For this purpose, here is a way described by our Guru Suvidyendra Tirtha Swamiji. For the purpose of santana, start chanting Vishnu Sahasranama Stotra as Om Vishwam Vishnur Vashatkaro. Continue it up to the word Pragvamsha and chant the word Vamshavardhana 108 times as Om Vamshavardhanaya Namaha, Om Vamshavardhanaya Namaha, Om Vamshavardhanaya Namaha, and so on. And then continue the Vishnu Sahasranama Stotra Bharahut Katido Yogi and complete it. For the purpose of knowledge, start chanting Vishnu Sahasranama Stotra Vishwam Vishnur Vashatkaro till Sarvagaha and chant the word Sarvavit as Om Sarvavide Namaha 108 times. Then continue the Vishnu Sahasranama Stotra Bhanuhu Vishwakseno Janardanaha and complete it. And the word Sthanada is for employment, a strong position. And then comes the word Sridhara for wealth, Srinivasa for marriage, salvation for salvation, Muktanam Paramagati, Vaidya or Aushadha for health, Kamaprada to get any desired thing, Uttarana to overcome any difficult situation, the word Jivana for a stable life, for victory Jeta, Duswapnanashana to check the results of bad, terrible dreams, Aniruddha to get an uninterrupted power, Ananda to get pleasure, happiness, Krodhaha to overcome anger, Kritakarma to complete a started work, Chinna Samshaya to get all the doubts cleared, Dharma to lead a pious life, Papanashana to get all the sins committed solved through religious activities, Preeti Vardhana to get the love and affection of the people around us, Bhayakrit Bhayanashana to overcome the fear. Mahabala, to get a great power. Vagmi, to get eloquency, the capacity of talking fluently. Shanti, peace of mind. And Shantida also can be chanted to get peace of mind. Shatrughna or Shatrutapana, to defeat the enemies. Sharana, to reach the Almighty God for our protection. Shubhanga or Varanga, for external and internal beauty. Satkirti, to get a great fame and name. Siddhida, to get a particular achievement. Antaka, to get all the problems ended. And finally, Sarvapraharanayudha, to defeat all the enemies, get all the overall protection, and get all the problems and difficult situations overcome. Please note it. So many words of this Vishnu Sahasranama are akaranta, end in akara. They can be chanted along with Chaturthi Vibhakti. For example, Vishwaya Namaha, Suparnaya Namaha, Suprasadaya Namaha. But some of the words are not akaranta, don't end in a. And for those words, the Chaturthi Vibhakti, fourth case, is different from word to word. For example, Suruchaye Namaha, Sahasramurdhne Namaha, Sarvavide Namaha, Muktanam Paramayai Gataye Namaha. So, the Chaturthi Vibhakti of these words should be known only through scholars or books which can be trusted completely. So now let us start to study and chant Vishnu Sahasranama Stotra.